Okay, you live in Japan. It costs money to take out an air conditioner. Here's how you do it yourself and recoup a little bit of the cost, but also have it recycled properly so the gases don't get released into the atmosphere and create even hotter summers, because that's what we don't want. We don't want even hotter summers. The whole point is to stay cool, right? All right. This is how you recycle the top part, but then put all the gas back into the bottom part of the tank and have that recycled properly. So first, to do that, you need to turn on the air conditioner and put it as low as you can go, down to 18. All right, let that run for about 20 minutes, and then we'll clamp down. That pushes all the gas into the tank down below, so it doesn't get released into the atmosphere and create more global warming. Puts all the gas back in there. We'll recycle the bottom, and then we'll sell the copper pipe and the top part for scrap. I'll show you how to do that. All right, bye. Okay, now you need a screwdriver, a adjustable wrench, and your hex keys or Allen wrenches. Next, remove the cover. Okay, don't lose these. This is copper. This is how we're gonna pay for the recycling of this. Okay, we have the small one and the big one. Sometimes they're upside there. This is on the top. Always look at the size. So the compressed air is going out here and in here. We want to trap the gas in here. So we're going to stop the gas coming out here. Close this down. Okay, that's closed. So now all the gas coming out of here is going to get sucked and compressed into here. Then we can take this off. Okay, so this is still open. This is closed. It's all getting pushed into the system here. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. This has no more cold air coming out of it. Never really did before. That's why it's leaving. But now we can go down and close down the intake. Okay, now it's been about 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So all the gas in here has come back into the fat one. So now we're closing down the fat one. So remember, it is righty-tighty. It is still running. So as it's running, we close it down. And now, once it's all closed up, then we can, nice and tight. Now turn off the power and then disconnect everything. Now, if you're gonna move the machine, you wanna put tape on these things, and then, or if it's better to get new ones really, actually, because there's already air on the inside, but we're just gonna, this thing is garbage, so this is getting thrown away. So it doesn't matter what we're doing. We're actually selling this for scrap. But if you're gonna, you can use these again, but it's best to, because you need a air compressor to get the air that's stuck in there out. A vacuum pump. You need a vacuum pump to get the air out of there out. But we're not worried about that right now. Okay, bye. Okay, next step is to turn this off, but we're getting it out, so we're just gonna unplug it. All right, there we go. Once that's unplugged, now we need to cut that open and find out where the connectors are, and we'll undo that. And then feed that out the hole, disconnect it here, take this downstairs in the car, push that out of the wall, and then we'll deal with that outside. You're coming out. Okay, the connectors are here, so we're just gonna undo that there. Okay, that's disconnected, and this goes out the wall. Somehow. These are specific to the air conditioner, so this is coming out. Okay, that's out, that's pushed through the hole and closed up. Okay, that's all out the hole there. So now Just disconnect here and there, and we're done. Because I'm selling this for scrap, I'm selling that for scrap. I don't need to worry about crimps in the line. If you're gonna try to reuse that, then don't do that. Keep it nice, big, round loops. Okay, she's all loaded up in the car. Now, next up is the post office, because we're in Japan and we need to have the gas, which is in this one, properly recycled, and we are going to sell the rest for scrap to help pay for the cost of that, so that the gas is properly taken care of, and to offset the cost, this stuff is going for scrap. All right, when you take this to the recycle place, the city recycle place, they don't need the footers, so take those off. And when you go to the post office, you need the information on this to tell them what make and model it is. And then we're going there now. Next, you need this information to go to the post office to get the recycle paper, to take it to the city recycle center. Here we are at the recycle place. Unless you know the work of the great. Okay, time to tear this up. Cut that up. So here we are a couple days later. I spent about 2,500 yen on, I forget the exact number, on the recycle fee at the post office. I had to pay to have the bottom part with the gas recycled. The top part I dismantled and threw in the proper garbage, whether it's, I don't know, crushable garbage, kwasugomi. And the brass and the metal I threw at the scrapyard, and plus a couple other bits of scrap metal that I had at the metal recyclers. I got about 4,000 yen. So that paid for the recycle fee plus a little extra. So if you want to save some money and do things responsibly, where the gas is recycled and taken care of, because those are pretty toxic stuff, then do what I did. All right, hope this helps. Bye.